Hello, everybody. This is Trevor Truck ASMR. And yes, today we're going to be playing a game called Firewatch. Now, this is a game that I played years ago, so it's kind of old, but there's nothing wrong with older games. In fact, some of the best games are older. So, we're going to start a brand new game, and hopefully, we will have a good time. It's been a couple years, so I may not remember everything, but let's see how this plays out. I remember starting out here in a bar or something like that, and then you have to make decisions, I think. So we're in Boulder, Colorado. I've been to Colorado before, in particular, Colorado Springs. Colorado is a beautiful state. I mean, just the mountains alone are beautiful. Okay, so I see Julia. Okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major? Or you're pretty. Well, I don't want to start with the flirtation quite yet, so let's just go practical. You slur the word major and it smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Man, I have to say, I am knockout drunk, it would appear. Um, anyway, continuing on. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. I hope you all are staying warm and maybe you have a coffee or a tea with you. We're just gonna kind of settle in and have a good time at this game. I have a pretty great truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with the view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. It seems like there's a background issue of alcoholism. I don't know. We might want to get that checked out. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. It's a lot of beer. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I feel like in this case, you see, if I had a partner and she wanted to have a dog, I would defer to her because I don't have I have some experience with dogs and pets in general, but I currently don't have a pet. I don't have a dog. Funny thing is, as I'm recording this, I'm actually watching a dog for some people I know. So, kind of a fun fact. Bucket? That's the name of the dog? Bucket? Okay, look, I may not know a whole lot about dogs, but that's not a name. But I'm gonna read this anyway. Bucket is a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, you love him too. Okay. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. Yeah, that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. How many kids, I wonder? Oh, wow. This is cool. So we are at the thoroughfare trailhead, and we must observe all the rules. No fireworks, okay? So, I suppose we should get started. Can I run in this game? I don't think I can. Or at least not yet. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Here's the thing, I am very conflict avoidant, so I'm gonna ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. Oh, she's lying. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Okay, 81. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. I'm gonna be a He-Man, of course. That's gonna be my Halloween costume. You look awesome. I would hope so. I seem like a really muscly type of guy, so... Wow. That's beautiful. And I really dig the music in the background. Very piano-driven stuff. Very relaxing. This game is perfect for ASMR. Right, so it almost looks like I'm heading to a Firewatch tower at this point. Now we're looking at 1982. Let me take a sip of my coffee before it gets cold. Delicious. Okay. So it's summer, we're walking the dog at night. Bucket. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Okay, that's a mood shift if I've ever seen it. Bucket gets kicked. No way. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. I'm gonna go with I scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. I don't feel like crying. I don't want to cry. Ooh, 1984. I don't think they're talking about the book. So plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate Department Chair. What does that mean? She wants to move. You absolutely do not. See, I think it's almost insulting to say commute back and forth. I mean, you realize this is like 2,000 miles all the way on the East Coast. That would be an insult to ask her to commute. But I don't really like either of these options, because how can you say to someone, hey, don't actually follow your dream? So I have to pick the lesser of two evils in this case. I don't like these options, guys. I really don't. I guess I'll agree to it if she commutes back and forth. I'm not gonna tell her not to take the job. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard. Of course it will. But she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That is tough, man. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. We gotta talk about it. There's clearly something wrong. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Damn it, why is this game going in this direction? Why? I'm not ready for this. So we have a journal. Wow, I might have to blur that out. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to university. Okay. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. I don't know. I think when you're in a relationship, and I mean, let's face it, she's in her 40s, and that's still relatively young. I think most people would say that they're determined to take care of her by themselves. I kind of hate this. I kind of hate this situation. But I knew what was coming because, again, I've played this game before. And I know that this part, if you can't tell by the mood shift, yeah, it is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. I'd probably put a chair in front of her door, I guess. That seems kind of crazy. You go to the same bar at the Bourne end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow at .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. So this is where we begin. We're beginning this game on very dire circumstances, and you know, it is a video game. At the end of the day, it's fiction, but this is also real life for a lot of people. I mean, obviously not this very specific situation, but I mean, early onset dementia is... I can't even imagine that. I just can't even imagine.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh, I see we have a, there's the radio. Let's pick it up.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
How do I... Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Hello? Whoever
Interesting.
this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So
The
what's
singular
wrong?
mind.
What's wrong with you?
Interesting.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really
Just
follow
said it there.
whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with
Yeah,
me.
it's kind of scary
Fine,
looking.
then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Oh, I have to reply. Forgot it was left shift. Nobody back home can stand you.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can
Just
stand
be a
you,
little mean
which,
and also
after
slightly
this brief
flirty, I guess.
introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch.
Hmm.
I'll chalk that up to you being tired
This
and
coffee's good.
grumpy.
Well, I better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know
Cookbook.
anything about you, but 9 times out of 10,
Forest guidebook.
folks out here simply got dumped.
Oh wait, are we in Wyoming?
Huh, is that it?
Really?
Close?
Good
That's
night.
different.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. You better watch for the fire. The fire of a budding romance between two people who have never met. And they can only communicate through radios. Let's see.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me
You
when you're ready.
can?
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
I prefer
You
privacy.
got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
I don't
worry
like
about
that
it.
she can
That
see
hike
me.
puts
I
everyone out of
really don't.
commission for a day or two. But now that you're
Where do
up,
I
let me
bathe?
quickly
That's
get
the
you
other question.
acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of
Flora.
your room with a round
Oh,
map on it.
nice.
Do you
This
see
is
it?
detailed.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder,
Hmm.
invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
What's
Nothing.
going on?
You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out
Yeah,
your west
really.
facing window.
This is a
Are you
YouTube
seeing
video.
What I'm seeing? Are
Um,
those fucking fireworks?
I don't see it. I
I
don't.
need you to confirm. Do you see them?
You could confirm for the both of us. I don't see. I don't see the.
Seriously, are you seeing this?
Can I just tell her no? Wait, no, I guess not. Am I supposed to, Oh, yeah.
Henry?
I see it.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
I mean, she's right. Let's do that.
Kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Exactly.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234.
Oh gosh.
It's actually that for all of them.
Oh gosh. I was afraid of this, because I'm not really great at navigation. That's something you all should know about me. Like, okay. So, I have to basically find a rope in NFS cache box 306. Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe navigation ain't so bad. Let me just double check that I'm going the right way. I assume that if I just follow this path, I'll eventually get to it. By the way, guys, we're like 20 minutes into this video. I realized that a big part of it was making all those decisions. So I'll probably make some chapters in this game. In the meantime, just sit back, relax. We're just gonna, I think I have to put this away. Yeah. We're just gonna play the game and have a good time. Alright, and I just want to double check. Okay. So we're just gonna follow the path, and we will, I think if we just follow the path, we will make it. In fact, this is probably it right here. For someone like me, it's gonna be really easy for me to get lost. So
I found the supply box.
Great.
Wait a minute. How do I... Okay. I can't believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really unsafe. Take a look at this. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout with some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get beep when I'm back. Dave. Oh wait, I can update my map. I forgot how cool this game is. Okay, so I got some rope. Got a pine cone. I mean, it's cool, I guess. And then I got a granola bar. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think most bars like this are just fine. Cherry and almond. It's cool. Okay. Wait a minute, I might actually need this.
Hey, there's a snack in here. Probably gonna eat it.
You definitely do not want to do that.
Why not?
Whatever's in there has been in there for years. That's how you get food poisoning.
Oh. Well... Thank you for telling me about that. Okay. So now I have to find the troublemaking kids that are, starting the fireworks. I hear them. I don't know if you all can hear it, but I definitely heard fireworks. And how dare they? Okay, so you can toggle jog by pressing R. That is good to know, because I would like to go a little faster. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm... Oh, okay. This is the right way. Alright, so... We're just gonna... go this way. And we're gonna get into some battles here, I think. We're gonna get to some fights. I can't climb up this rock, so we're just gonna kinda go around.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad.
The
It's
rope
not even
hook, of
named
course.
Marshmallows.
How come I didn't?
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
Okay. If you say so. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool.
No, no, no! Oh.
Did I not take it slow enough? That could be it. I'm injured. She tricked me, I think. She wanted this to happen. Guess I'll let her know.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think
Probably
I'll make
not.
it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's great advice. You know, what happens?
Hey, there's a tie-off point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Well, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
I can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
Okay, okay. I like that. I was just about to say, what if you just don't respond to anything that she's saying? Let's do
Wow,
this.
there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah,
I
makes for good
agree, it's
camping.
beautiful.
There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to him?
Dunno, just stopped coming out.
They never returned because
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out.
they encountered the Bigfoot and they never returned. Is what I was... Hello.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Okay, fine. There's a campfire.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain
Yeah,
stupid,
you
does it?
never leave a campfire unattended when you're in the woods like this. I mean, for crying out loud.
Ferret are Irish. They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs.
Whoops.
Fucking great.
Whoops. There's the fireworks.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Sure thing, I'll take those. Let's stomp out this fire, because I feel really uncomfortable just leaving that be. How many times can I stomp it out? I mean, is it
Well, I put out their fire.
because it's safe?
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
Okay, so it appears they've lost their...
They left their clothes out to dry. It
Shirts.
looks like two people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Well, let's see how this goes. There's a bra.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Yeah, this is a very unusual circumstance.
There are, panties.
They are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why,
Oh.
because you're 12?
Come on, dude, you're a grown adult.
There's, ooh,
More?
Yes?
Forget it.
Nothing.
I'm not gonna dig my grave even
You
further.
say so.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh gosh.
Wait, enjoy dealing with them?
Full stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down.
This is cool. I like this stereo.
Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
You asshole!
Light another firework and it won't be your stereo I wreck.
Oh, fuck you, psycho. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh my
You'll
gosh.
fucking pay for this. You can't just harass girls in the woods. Let's get out of here.
Teens, they are drunk. Yeah, that's how teens are a lot of times. They are drunk. Oh gosh, now I have to navigate back. Okay.
Hey, that go okay?
Ew, I'm not gonna say that.
It went fine.
It went fine.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Okay, so, I guess let's make sure I don't get lost, because nightfall is definitely approaching. So let's look at this. And we'll just go and, navigate best we can. I love the fact that I could just throw the stereo into the lake. It's so funny. Oh, it's beautiful. I like this place. It's just me, all by myself. Which, don't get me wrong, you know, having some solitude out in nature is a good thing. But too much of it can be a bad thing, which I think that's kind of the point of this game.
I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it? I want to hear.
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's not a big deal.
It's fine.
I'll
Really,
keep
it's
that
fine.
sort of
It's not a
thing
big
to,
deal.
to a minimum.
Come on. It's okay.
Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
We're both adults here. We can talk it out. Any type of problems, we can talk it out. Whoa. I saw a text that said something lookout, but anyway. The thing is, I think what this game is trying to show is that, you know, it can be a lonely existence. Working at a national park. In a watchtower. So, you know, the ability to, like,
Hey, I heard some thunder.
talk to someone
Yeah,
is
I've got eyes on a
important.
storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
Oh, I want to hear more about that.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Oh,
Well,
my
there was an old
friend.
lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Well, that just got awfully dark. I don't. Oh, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay. Let's copy the information from this map. That'll give us a little bit more. Okay. A horn.
There's a
See.
horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Okay. Can I confiscate it? Probably not. Let's just get rid of it. Oh, a flashlight, but it's useless without a... Oh, there we go. Oh, this is nice. I'm actually really happy that I have a flashlight. Okay. We'll close that down.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So...
So, I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
Hello? It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Ooh.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
So we are in Wyoming.
Another
Okay.
lookout?
They go in.
I just kind of
they
assumed
never come out.
we would still be in Colorado.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Alright, I want to know more about this gate.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
That's too bad. I used to go caving in Colorado a lot with someone. Would be really nice to pick that back up.
Fond memories, huh?
Big time. I'll keep an eye out for those keys.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, you know, like I used to go caving with someone, you know, like I'm married, still married. I'm not emotionally cheated on her, if that's what you think. What is this all about?
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What?
What is it?
What?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Okay. He's just standing there, menacingly. So, okay, I get it now. We're supposed to go up this path. Oh, and I hear the thunder. Although, oh, the storm is that way. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure we are now on the right path. Can I make that jump? Yeah. Wow, I seem to be pretty fit. I'm in my mid-40s, right? I think so. Maybe older. Maybe a little bit older in this game. I do want to know who this random dude was, though. Oh, we can climb these rocks pretty easy. That's cool. I like it. Alright. Yeah. There we go. It seems like I don't have any stamina bar, which is kind of nice for once. I'll tell you guys, I don't like stamina bars in video games all that much. I understand that they create a sense of realism, but I think there are certain things that we can just suspend our disbelief a little bit, because, you know, it's just a video game. Oh, I climb here. Well, can I not climb it? Or maybe, there it is. I'm very good at doing this climbing thing. Okay. A trail closed sign. Wow, that was not very graceful, I have to say.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Delilah's Tower, that's her name.
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do a lot of crossword puzzles.
Well, yeah, what else you gonna do? Delilah, that name reminds me of that song by the Plain White Tees. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but, the lights are pretty, or something like that.
Ah,
Okay. Okay.
I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
I have to agree.
As an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
So this
So
outhouse.
it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the
Whoops.
bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well,
That's true.
number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Yeah, you know, there's some things I don't need to know. There's a generator.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
Well, maybe I should let these two get a room or something. The chemistry is on fire. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Typewriter?
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
It feels like there's probably been, theft. Wait a minute now. Let's... Yep.
Someone broke in.
Someone broke in.
What?
Yeah.
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Is that really gonna do much? Wow, that's bad. They did a number on me.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay.
I'll thank her.
thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Hell if I know. Could be the girls at the lake. Let's see.
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake.
That makes sense, right?
Fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers? Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names.
Come on, if you
Not
think
much,
they...
but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
If you think they registered their names, you got
I need you
another
to feel
thing
safe
coming.
out here.
Just tell me where to... Nah, that's extreme. Let's just say don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you
It's
can
late.
protect
I
yourself,
just want to
huh?
go to bed.
I just don't worry about it.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was day 1. Here we are at day 2. So what do you think about this game so far? I'm pretty sure that many of you watching this, you've already probably played this game. I think it's a good game. Very much story driven.
Up.
Oh, I'm already up. I'm already up.
Hey, wake up.
Come on.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and
Oh,
report back
wait
if
a
it's
minute.
down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Interesting.
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
Hank?
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
No, I don't
But
like
thanks
Hank either.
rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
Oh my gosh. This is what we call lore. I think I think this is kind of where like this is intriguing. This is very intriguing.
Hey, there's a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in 2 orcs and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy.
Yeah, but there's something I don't know. See, there's something meaningful about this. So, actually, I hope we can keep this around. I'll just set it on the bed for now. Because that might be worth looking into a little bit later. Um, what I wanted to do is... Let's close this. I wanted to read this real quick because... Okay. Sleep is gonna be a real problem. Without making this a list of all that's happening all the time... For Henry from the future, this was the night your tower got turned over and your sheets were gone. Going to have to figure that out today because last night wasn't good and I'm fucking freezing. I was 100% sure I wouldn't have any Jules dreams out here since I was sleeping in a new place. Everything, but sure enough, during the 30 minutes I fell asleep around 5 a.m., there we were, back on the beach in Melbourne. There's that moment where I know it's coming, where I know the water is gonna come up and up and up, and I think I'm gonna spew, or my heart is going to stop or something, but this time I woke up before anything happened. Maybe that's progress. I had my fingers crossed that I would just be dreaming about squirrels and mountains and trees. Shit. But what are you going to do? You gotta end that with a question mark, not a period. Sorry, sorry. Okay. So, I think you all, at this point, are getting sort of like a story. The narrative is coming alive by now. And I'd be curious to know what you think about it so far. So far, I'm digging it. I'm loving this game. And I remember having just as much fun when I first picked it up. But this is all I'm going to do for right now. I'm going to take a break. And thank you all for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I hope that it really has relaxed you. Okay? Alright. Till next time. This has been Trevor Trunk, ASMR.